Welcome back to another video. I am just making myself a quick hot chocolate. I say quick, obviously I'm gonna have cream and marshmallows on it. I wonder when I will stop having hot chocolates. Definitely lessened my consumption. So this hot chocolate is just a little bit of fuel for myself before I make my canvas art, which is something I've planned to do for a while. If I'm honest, I was literally just waiting for the next payday to come around so that I can have all of the little different pieces that I need. We had quite a few of the pieces anyway because we tiled the kitchen, so I've got the kind of shape that I want. I need to revisit the inspiration and decide what the plan is, obviously, before I go ahead. But other than that, I've got a few ideas, I've got some wording that I might be putting on there, and I just thought that I would do this as a separate video. So this is going to be a make my canvas with me, make my canvases, my bedroom art, my canvas art with me. I'm going to show you all the bits that I got from Hobbycraft, and I'm going to just vlog the experience. I mean, look at that. Spectacular. I found the picture that I'd saved a couple weeks ago of the art that I'm going to use for inspiration. This is what I'm kind of going for. So the reason I'm using this one is because it's got two clear canvases. Let me just give you a quick rundown of the bits that I basically have purchased or that I'm using and where I got them from, costing, that kind of thing. So to start with, a couple little things. I got this tacky glue, and then to paint the letters I got this acrylic paint in light taupe just to offset the white. And then this is what the wooden letters all came in. This was in the kids section and this was £8. The little acrylic paint was £2.80. Me and Callum already had this little scraper and he's got another one over there. And then just so you can see the packaging, these are the canvases that I ended up getting. I was going to get a canvas that was like a standard A2, A3, one of those sizes, but that was proving difficult, weirdly. Actually, one thing I haven't got out that I need is some frog tape. Does this mean that I need to venture into the shed? Yes, it does. But anyway, so I decided to go with, just to be specific, the box canvas. This is Value Crafts Hobbycraft, so they're like on brand of canvases. And I went for the 22 by 18 inches. Because I knew Callum wouldn't be here to lend a hand, I was like, right, I'm just going to get pre-made polyfiller. And I actually decided to get this from Amazon. I was going to try and find it in Hobbycraft, wasn't any in there. And then I kind of had a look on B&Q, but B&Q was actually double the price of Amazon. So these were £5 a pot. To save me literally 50% of my money in doing this project, I picked 3 of those pots up from Amazon. Let's quickly pop to the shed and then we can get cracking. Not quite frog tape. I'm going to quickly check this cupboard actually, but I did find some masking tape and another one of these little scrapery things. A bit annoyed about the frog tape because I really wanted it to be a different colour to like stand out, but I just have a feeling that that's it. I've got the frog tape, so we're going to start again. We're cracking into the first polyfiller pot, and now that the frog tape is on and even, I can just crack straight on. I did end up doing, or should I say redoing it quite a few times, just obviously getting the knack of it. And then I watched for some little tips and tricks on a couple of people's canvas art videos, also on YouTube. Anyway, so I've not quite used a full pot, but I've pretty much used a full pot just for reference. So I definitely didn't need the third one, because with what's left over and another pot, I'll be fine for the second. But yeah, I took my time, so I ended up not filming it. I thought I can film a little bit more of doing the second canvas when hopefully it's not as stressful. This is where I'm at. I have took the frog tape off because I thought I'm better off taking the frog tape off now than once this is all dried. I'm gonna just let this dry. I do actually have a cheeky little pizza in the oven, so I'm gonna eat this pizza and I'm gonna watch this film. I actually watched Kingsman: The Secret Service, the first one, this afternoon when I was eating my lunch. So I'm watching Kingsman: The Golden Circle now, a top tier film. Pieces are done. Here they are. You can definitely see that the second one, it literally took all of 10 minutes to do, is way better than the first one. I think what my advice would be for anyone that wants to do this and plans on using the ready-made polyfiller, and this may be like very much common knowledge for many people, but it's not for me. I can hands down say that the reason the second one went much smoother, better, is because I actually added a little bit of water to the pot. Initially I dripped some onto the canvas on top of the polyfiller, then I ended up adding a little bit into the tub with the polyfiller and just mixing it up to make it a little bit of a looser mixture. It just kind of glided through like really wet mud. I need to wait for them to fully dry now, and then I can test the wording, and if I'm still happy to go ahead, then I will paint that and get that on.